Hello, my name is Scott with Shoms Photography, and today we're going to talk about the S2 bracket. Now, I uploaded a video last week when I got the bracket, just like everyone else, and I took it back down immediately because I wanted to see everyone else's point of view and see if they had any of the same conclusions as I did. And none of those videos did, so I'm bringing out this video. So behind me is the 5-year-old video, over 5-year-old video of the Pro Mark II bracket. I was one of the first people to get the bracket, to test it, and I was the first person to put up a video about the Pro S bracket. This here is the same bracket that's in this video. The only thing that's different is this handle's been changed. Before it didn't have a ratcheted handle, now it has a ratcheted handle. Why do I have these two side by side instead of going with this one here? This one here was a couple months after this one. This one here is friction based. And what I mean by friction based is it does not have this, the teeth, the noise. When we tested this, it worked fine. Later down the line, it wouldn't hold any large modifiers anymore. It just went like this because it was friction based. You crank down on that handle and it's, no matter how tight you tightened it, it would just tilt that big octa just straight down. So therefore came the ratcheted system, the teeth to lock it into place. Here we come over to this new system, friction based. Since this is new, I can't give you my honest opinion, but I think it's going to fail somewhere down the line. It's going to do the same thing as this one. This one here, hold an 8-foot octa, no problems. This one here holds the 8-foot octa, no problems at this time. This one here used to hold an 8-foot octa, but does not hold an 8-foot octa anymore. You know, I watched the videos and I was going through, like I said, to check to see if there was anybody that had the same conclusions as me. I watched one video where the guy pulls this one out and this one just falls apart. This is over 5 years old. This one's probably 5 years old. Never had one of these fall apart or give me any issues. It's strong, durable construction, and I found that to be misleading in the video. So this is not going to fall apart. So if you are watching this video and you've seen the other video, just know that this bracket is strong, durable, and solid. We'll go over to here again to the S2. It has a friction-based umbrella mounting system. I'm not a fan of the friction-based. When you mount a large umbrella in there, it doesn't hold very well, especially if you tilt it. It slides on out. This one over here will hold a large umbrella. It has a locking screw. The nice thing about the difference between the two is if I want friction-based, I just don't have to tighten the screw all the way. But this one still gives me the option to lock it in so I don't have to worry about it. Because most of the time you don't shoot an umbrella straight at a person, where this will work just fine. But when you start tilting, that umbrella will just slide right on out. This is metal construction. Again, this one is plastic down here at the bottom. The rest of it is pretty much the same up here, except for this one piece here. If you own the V1, I would recommend this bracket. If you do not own a V1, I would not recommend this bracket. The reason why is this little piece here. This is one of my major things, this piece here. And why does this bother me? Is because there's no lock system to it. One of the best examples is this. This does have a lock system on it, but every time I pulled one of these out, this little black piece would always be missing. It would fall off because it doesn't take much to push it off there, and even though it locks into place. And this little black piece actually converts this from a pole to a flat surface. So I had to buy a bunch of these and keep these in my camera bag, because you never know when you need it on a flat surface or a bar. And with that missing, that was just one extra feature that dropped me out of being able to use that item. Same way with this. If you are normally a horizontal shooter, then that drops out and you lost it. Now you have to turn your flash vertical to lock it into place instead of having it horizontal. Hopefully Godox will sell these independently by themselves, because I can see a lot of people losing these in their camera bag, out on location, all kinds of stuff. And that's another downfall to this bracket compared to this bracket over here. Another thing is Godox. I'm a big fan of Godox products. I really am. And when they put out a product, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. The handle. Have we not learned from the original ones of these all the way through the 600 and everything else about the handle system and the clearance? The clearance, I understand that this is a curved handle to save space, but if it would have been straight like this one, it wouldn't hit this. That just gives me an extra step that I have to do to pull it out to get it past this 6-inch mounting system, and keep rotating it and pull it out and rotate it. Just same way with the old 600. When the first 600 came out, the 8600, you'd crank it, it would hit the side of the 600, you'd have to pull it out, spin it, and then twist it, and until you get around, pull it out, spin it. Pain in the butt. It's just an extra step I just don't want to do. When you put these side by side, this one is longer. Now it's supposed to be more compact than this one. It's really not. I'm not saving any extra space from this bracket to this bracket. Even when it's collapsed with it in the pictures, with it just like this, the only difference is this is 1/4 higher. 1/4 of an inch higher. When it's out like this one's bigger and longer and fatter than this one. So again, if you own the V1, recommend the bracket. If you are not going to own the V1 or a round head flash, I would stick with this one, because there ain't no sense of upgrading to this one when this one has functioned and performed flawlessly in the 5 years that it's been out. Again, this is just my 2 cents over the S1 and the original Pro S bracket. My name is Scott with Shoms Photography, and thank you for watching.